Yo guys, what is good? Welcome back on the Uncle Sharma channel. It hurts. It hurts. It's been a while this season, hasn't it? We've not really suffered this season. It's a really weird feeling as an Inter fan this year because we've been spoiled with so many wins and unbeaten streaks. And we had a long unbeaten streak in the Champions League, but it's come to an end. Atletico defeated us on the day, 2-1, and then also defeated us on penalties. And they go through, and we crash out. And of course, this is the memorable moment now. I mean, it wasn't Lautaro's penalty wasn't the decisive one in terms of, he needed to score that just to keep us alive. But then if Atletico scored, it wouldn't have mattered because they already had scored 3. But it's obviously the famous miss now because it's Lautaro, it's the captain, the guy that we were looking to. But, the decisive penalties were missed by Alexis, El Niño Maravilla. Hey, I campioni sono così. The guy who comes on with a lot of confidence and arrogance misses the penalty, or saved by Oblak. Saul misses the one afterwards, and then Davi Klaassen probably brought on 4 penalties or just to give Mkhitaryan some rest. Actually, that one I can't blame Klaassen on. That was actually a good penalty, just good height for Oblak, and then an amazing save by Oblak. And that was it. That was it, guys. Really, really deflating. I mean, I had a very interesting day. If you North American followers, thank you if you tune in to CBS Golazzo show. I was on there. Great honor to be on there. Some people, I guess, will say now that I brought bad luck because I was on there. But, at the end of the day, what I wanted was for Inter to go through. I didn't really care about my appearance on CBS, as nice as it was. Eduardo, I think I'm heartbroken too, and a lot of us are. It's just a lot of players were off today as well. It wasn't a great performance. It was a fun game. I mean, for neutrals, it was a fun game. Watching and reacting to it with the CBS guys, they keep bringing me in here and there between the game, and it was crazy. It was up and down, so many chances, and which you wouldn't expect from, Atletico and Inter. But it was so sloppy defending both sides, really poor defending. We should are true, yeah. This is what I always talk about. I mean, like, it's when I say, like, when we talk about Inter, like, it's hard not to be biased, but you need to be proving it on the world stage. And this, when it comes to Inter, Lautaro, our big boys, Barella, all these other guys, they are going to continue being underrated because when the whole world is watching, this is what happens. Last year we did have a good run. We had a easier run to the final. Again, you still need to beat the likes of Porto, Benfica, as we saw. Arsenal didn't have an easy time against Porto, but this was already a much tougher team than any of the teams we faced last year, Atletico, and that gave us a 55-45 chance to progress. But I said as soon as we picked them that this was the worst matchup possible, and stylistically it's for Inter. And in the end, they prevailed over us. And yeah, we did really set back. Justin, I agree. Probably players. Atletico looked fitter. They looked hungrier. They looked more prepared mentally, and they also looked like they had more fight and hunger in them. I have to be honest. I was a little bit disappointed today. I think. I don't think it's season over, Sharif. I mean, we still have to get the second star here. And I know it's deflating, and as I said, it does put a dampener. You guys asked me, like, what does the season look like if we go out in the Champions League? It's still a really good season. You can never say it was a potentially Scudetto winning season is a bad season. But the way that it's set up and the way you're playing football and the way that, other teams are playing as well, that it's there for the taking, that you can go to a deeper run in the Champions League again. But season's not over yet. We need to clinch that second star, get it over the line, and maybe even go for those records that we were mentioning about, 103 points, 105 points in the Serie A. If you can do that, then you can make it a historic Serie A season. Yeah, still 2 stars on the line into Prem right tonight. No, I disagree with that. Like, yes, it wasn't a good game, but Atletico Madrid are a good game. It's not about proving Prem right or wrong. We shouldn't only look at it from that perspective and just be looking at, what do the Prem think about Inter. It's just for us, and we want to progress and go further in this Champions League. And it just wasn't to be. It wasn't to be. Atletico easily the best defending. No, well, they were awful, Wing Chun Herlev. Like, the amount of chances we created today, we wasted. And apologies, guys, I wasn't able to get the usual screenshots that I get, for the game. But they wasted chances, and we wasted lots of chances. We had, where was the Dumfries one? Did I get it? Yeah, we had, early on, Dumfries gets through on goal, shoots, and then he gets it back, and he started cutting it back, tried to shoot again with his left foot. Then we had really big chances here, but Dumfries wastes another one. Oh, sorry, guys. My computer froze then. Don't know. But yeah, Thuram, look at that massive, massive chance. He just shoots it completely over. Awful finishing. And he had a massive header as well. And then Lautaro had a header from a corner. And then Barella had a massive chance as well. Like, these are big 1v1 opportunities that they shot either over or straight at All Black, or, so Atletico were awful defending. They're not the best defending team we faced this season at all. Really sloppy game from both sides, but Atletico had the home advantage, had the crowd behind them. They seemed to have a bit more energy in them aside from us, and that was it. And yeah, that question will always remain now, or it continues to remain, because he's doing it in Serie A, and now he's gonna end this. Is he ending the season on 0 Champions League goals, Lautaro? I can't remember. Oh no, he scored 1 against Sociedad, I think. That's it. So he's ending his Champions League campaign on 1 Champions League goal, and he's asking for 10 million net. Which, again, because Osimhen is getting it, yeah, maybe he should get it, in the new contract, whatever. But he's is he at that level yet? Probably not. This game should have been over in the first leg. Adam says, "Oh, strike." Yeah, I mean, the first leg, 100% as well. But again, yes, the first leg, Arnautovic, he scored in the end, but he missed chances, and Lautaro missed chances. But we had enough chances even in this game. I agree that the first leg, we probably regretting missing so many chances. And that was my big, I was just hoping that Inter won't regret that first leg performance, even though we won, but we probably will. But again, enough big chances were created here. Barella, again, just like he did in Serie A recently, we shot it straight at the goalkeeper. Thuram, this is why he only has 11 goals this season. Great season from Thuram, but goal scoring wise, I mean, I think Dzeko hit 15 goals. I think Thuram will probably reach that, but you need 15 goals. If he reaches that, it's not that much from your starting striker as well. Freddie, thank you very much for the donation, bro. When you miss 100 chances, we deserve to get punished. This should have been over in the first leg. This is a lesson. Yeah, 100%. 100%. We had chances throughout first half, second half, extra time. Just, I think mentally, I was surprised. I thought after what happened last season with all the different stuff, with the learning, the experience from last season, we just didn't look up to it. I think the only guy, I don't know what you guys think, guys. I'm not going to be on for long, so let me know. But I thought the only guy that really seemed to be up for it, up for it in terms of going for it, like with them fighting the 50-50s, was Hakan Çalhanoğlu. I thought he was the one. I saw he was winning slides, he was winning duels, he was trying. I know he got a yellow card and lost maybe a couple of balls here and there, but apart from him, I didn't really see too much. Arnautovic is the reason we lost, bro. Arnautovic is the reason why we won the lot. The reason why we lost today is because Alexis Sanchez missed the penalty and Davi Klaas and then Lautaro. I know that first leg is, still haunting us, but we had enough chances. Even this, we cannot blame Arnautovic when Thuram had this chance right here. Look at that technique, awful technique. You can just tell this is a still shot, but you can tell how bad that technique is to get it to hit the ball in that position. That's why it went flying over. I'm gonna disagree with you, Ludi. I'm not gonna scapegoat just Arnautovic because of what happened in the first leg, because there was plenty of opportunities in here. Yeah, Lucas as well. It would have been. Yeah, I wanted Arsenal, to be honest. I wanted Arsenal. Arsenal's the team I wanted. But yeah, it is what it is. Every time Sham appears somewhere, we lose a big game. Is that true? Where was the previous? Maybe I need to stop doing that, or maybe you need to stop believing in jinxes, Mattia. Oh my goodness. Never felt confident we had 4 other penalty kick takers after Chala. Yeah, but I mean, Alexis just scored a beautiful penalty at the weekend. Lautaro scored his recent ones as well. I was, and I felt, I felt confident, not because of the penalty takers. I had confidence in Jan Sommer, who was really good at saving penalties, and he did save one. But, he can't save everything. Ramadan Mubarak to all the Muslim followers as well. I guess it's not a very good way to, start things off, but man, it really is gutting. Thank you, Eduardo, as well for the donation with this. I mean, they're not gonna, we can't be reactionary and think about it in, one-off game, and now, it doesn't deserve the contract renewal. If you want to keep Lautaro, I mean, I've said it. I don't know if we should get the 10. I mean, he's got the offer of 8 million on the table, which I think is quite a lot, and plus bonuses. Lautaro should know, like, this is Inter. This is Serie A, not just Inter. This is Serie A. Like, the ceiling really is like 10. You're really pushing it. But the problem is, if you give Lautaro 10, then like the other guys start asking for more. When their renewals are coming up, then the whole structure then gets messed up because of one guy. Lautaro should know. This is a club fan base that loves him. He's got the armband. He's a leader. This is, the grass is not always greener. Ask Big Rom, ask Skriniar, ask all the guys that have left us recently. First leg should have been 3-0. Awful misses. Yeah. I can see everyone's talking a lot about the first leg, but again, today there was plenty of chances for us. Simeone gets the last laugh, 100%. He got the last laugh. El Cholo, and this is why I always say one day I do want him as the coach at Inter. I do want Cholo Simeone as coach at Inter, and he said himself that he probably will. Stop blaming Lautaro, Thuram, Mr. Chance. Exactly. There's not one. That's what I mean. Like I'm not ready to just scapegoat one guy. I don't know why people are trying to scapegoat one guy. It was all round. Chances missed by Thuram, Barella, Lautaro missed one too. And then let's also talk about the poor defending. De Vrij, the fridge, people like sometimes make fun. They say, "Oh, you shouldn't call him the fridge." The guy got turned by Memphis Depay inside out, a little bit like Giroud in that famous derby where they beat us, Milan. He was awful defensively, and Pavard as well. Pavard, World Cup winner, treble-winning Pavard, today looked like an amateur. Like, he looked shaky, he looked nervous. His mistake led to the first goal by Griezmann. Bastoni wasn't great either. Zoma was good. I wasn't happy with Mkhitaryan's performance. Barella, got a nice assist, got a few nice plays, but then missed a big chance, and also some bad passing, very sloppy passing here and there. Dumfries got in good positions, but as usual, his footballing IQ was just very poor. It's just really, really disappointing all around. Can't blame Lord Gags. Really, Nick Snox, out of all things, that's what you can come up with today? Oh God, that's really your mind goes to that bum. In support, it doesn't kill. No, I don't think it. I mean, yeah, maybe it could do the first game back, which is, I think, who is it against now? Who we got next? Is it Empoli? Oh no, Napoli. Ooh, we got into Napoli. So yeah, we got a big game. I think that's a good thing. There's a big game straight next up to bounce back from. What's the point of watching Inter knowing the league's out? Yeah, I mean, I will watch, bro. I will watch, because if Limone ball is being played, I will always watch, and maybe there will be some rotation as well. Yeah, Frattesi didn't really do much when it came on. None of the substitutes really. Like Alexis tried to make stuff happen, but not much. I think he tried to force things too much, and obviously then he missed the penalty. But apart from that, Bisek was good actually. Bisek had made a good impact as a substitute. He probably played better than Pavard. And Claeston as usual, just I don't even know what he did. I don't know what he did. Oh, Paki, thank you very much. 5 Uncle Shama video memberships. Today is just one of those days that even these things are not even going to put a smile on my face, but I do really, really appreciate that, bro. And welcome to whoever joins the membership. We'll do a channel member only Q&A soon. You guys deserve it. You guys deserve it. What else, guys? What else? Let me see what my screenshots I had. I mean, the game started like Simeone's tactics from straight. This is like 20 seconds in. You could see Hakan didn't know who to pick up. Well, he tried to go pick up Koke and then left a lot of space in behind. 3-5-2 mirroring. Sometimes it does that. And then there was also this Griezmann roaming around. They don't know who to pick up. You can see Hakan's looking at Pavard. He's thinking that maybe Pavard should be following him man for man, or Pavard's calling Hakan to follow Griezmann now that he's dropped in. He was giving us a lot of trouble, Griezmann, and of course he scored as well. So Simeone tactically really prepared this game very, very well. So shouts out to him. Let me see more memberships. Adrian Jurasek has also become a channel member. Thank you very much, brother. Really, really do appreciate that. Debbie Kerr was also another donation. Thank you very much. Because you still streamed after this garbage, mate. Fair play. Yeah, that's the thing, Debbie. I'll always be, if I'm free, I'll always be here. Whether we win, draw, lose, get embarrassed, beat the team 5-0. I'll always try to be here with you guys. It's never about, I don't really care what the result is. If I've got the time, if I'm home, I'll always make time for you guys in these streams. And I'm sorry that I can't get to all the comments, guys. As I said, I won't be on for very long. But I just wanted to be here with you guys to kind of go through what happened. Jot. Oh, I remember this guy. This guy was yeah, he was. If you guys remember on this channel, this guy was piping up last season because he's a Barca fan, and now he's come here once again and he's enjoying himself. Well, enjoy yourself, bro, because we are the ones that kicked you out last season. So I guess, yeah, fair play. You donated, but I don't know why you still. If you don't like Inside, then you shouldn't really be following me. Yeah, if you're trolling, you just donated. So I don't really get the logic here. Yeah, I think you can always learn from losses, but I thought we already had enough experience of losing from last year and what we did in the Champions League. But yeah, I think there's always something to learn. And yeah, the Tejan thing was quite confusing. I think he was ready to come on, Buchanan, if you guys saw, and then something happened and then he didn't come on. And I think he probably should have brought Buchanan on. I think we needed that bit of pace. Like you saw for Atletico, it was Samuel Lino in the first half and second half. Like he gave us trouble even in the first leg, left wing back. And then Rodrigo Riquelme, who came on the second half, he gave us a real hard time on that left wing back position with the pace, with the dribbling. And that's what we could have done to Atleti. Instead, Inzaghi went for a defensive decision to bring on Darmian. And yeah, I think that was one of the mistakes Inzaghi made as well today. We have to be honest. Of course, we love Limone and he's been amazing this year, but yeah, game management today from Limone, probably not the best. Oh yeah, when I paid on into Twitch, that's true. That is true. Not this game, but a captain can't score a pen is no lead. Oh, come on, Debbie, come on. Like, Sergio Ramos has missed big penalties for Real Madrid. Does not make him not a captain. Like how many? I'm sure Steven Gerrard's missed penalties. John Terry missed a massive penalty in the Champions League final for Chelsea. Like that is no way to he's just a bad penalty taker, or average. Not bad, but he's average. Like But for a striker, he's pretty bad. For a striker, he's a bad penalty taker. But I don't take anything away from his leadership. His leadership has been very impressive this season. Yeah, TJ, yeah, again, why wasn't he brought on? Yeah, I agree. I don't know if that's where the game was lost or won, but I definitely agree that was one of the decisions I disagree with. Shout out to Adrian. Thank you for joining the membership. Alex Chankino, thank you, bro. Once again, another donation. Really appreciate this, guys. I wasn't expecting this. Anyone can miss a pen. I don't care. Lautaro missed a pen. We shouldn't have even got into that point period. That's true. That's what I'm saying. There's so many chances that got us to this point that should have been taken. And again, Lautaro's one wasn't the decisive one. Again, the decisive ones were the Alexis one and the Klaassen one. If you want to blame guys, those are the two guys to blame. Lautaro's one, as I said, would have kept us in it. But then if the last guy for Atleti scored, then you're out anyway. In the beginning of the season, I was offered to take Scudetto and go out early in Champions League. I would take, yeah, exactly. I've been saying it all since the beginning, and people always disagreed with me. But my focus since the beginning has been to add the second star here, because we already had the Champions League final progression last year. Not even, under Mourinho, we were able to do back-to-back long runs in the Champions League. Not even, under Mancini. Like, we're talking about in our whole history, Inter don't do back-to-back deep runs into the Champions League. Qualify from the group stage and then see everything else as a bonus, but laser focus. And I've been saying it. Oh yeah, people have been disagreeing with me. And Dagi, the players, Marotta, everyone's been talking about second star is the obsession. And wow, look at this. Milanista in the house. Martino Puccio, thank you very much, bro. And check him out as always. He's in the channel, in my channel profile. When you scroll to the bottom, there's a section called Friends of the Channel, and you will see Martino Puccio there, his channel. He's a Milanista, unfortunately, but check him out, man. Good guy. And look at this, he's gifted 5 channel memberships to the channel, which is just amazing and very humbling. Thank you, bro. Thank you, Martino. Oh, look, Liam is going into the game for the Napoli game. I hope they definitely hope they redeem themselves in this, and make your trip worth it as well, bro. Honestly, if you wouldn't stream, I would be so much more down emotionally. Good to know the others feel the same. Appreciate. Oh, thank you very much, Lucas, man. Thank you very much. Yeah, this is why I come on, man. Like, it's not like I enjoy this, especially after a loss, but I just want a place for you guys to also share your views. But again, I wish I could go through every single one of the comments, guys, but there's so many of you, 178 people. And yeah, Limone today, it wasn't Demone, it was Limone, but like the sour, out-of-date Limone today. Second guessed himself, went for the Italian safety, trying not to lose the game when probably the game was there to be won, and punish, Atletico. But at the same time, his players also let him down, Kirby. We have to be real. His players let him down. Because, again, when you create the chances, what the manager can only do so much in terms of, yes, maybe could have done more substitutions, but, the game plan pretty much worked until they got into in front of the goal. And yeah, I think, even more than the strikers today, I was really disappointed about the defenders. And I think you can see now why, some people question why Acerbi starts over De Vrij. De Vrij just sometimes just really looks so clunky and so slow. And then, today De Vrij really looked like he was, 45. Like Pepe yesterday for Porto, he was 41. And he looked like he was 25, but De Vrij today was out there looking like he was 41 instead. This is a once in a generation team. We expect a deep run. Yeah, I agree. But this is the thing. Once it goes to penalties, it's just it's a lottery, isn't it? Can't wait to see the Inter B team go to Milan. Starters will be shattered. Yeah, that's one thing. We have to watch out for tiredness now. The players got punished, mentally and physically now. Let's see how Inzaghi manages that. Bad loss, but Shams rocks up even doing this. Big up Shams. Love the stream, yeah. Thank you guys for coming through, man. As I said, I need to go, and yeah, I do not know what the hell Thuram was doing, grabbing. Yeah, that's what Inter should have been doing, grabbing, Atletico's nutsack and kicking them out. But yeah, no comment on whatever Thuram what was going through his head. He could have been sent off, to be honest, on that. Yeah, I can't blame the morning when so many missed chances. This reminded me of Inter last year in the league. This was Inter in the league today, where we saw Inter like conceding a lot of opportunities and goals, sloppy, scoring, but then still missing chances, and then ultimately getting punished. No, we didn't see this Inter of this season. Apart from the goal, I have to say the shout out to the goal that we scored. There was like made in Italy goal. I think I didn't get it, but it was Bastoni to Barella to Di Marco. That was a great goal. But that was probably the only real quality point. After that, it was all dead. The Champions League is slowly starting to become an obsession. Maybe now, yeah, because we lost that final, and now we've really, canned it. We really did it awfully this year. So next, I think this might become, now that we got the Scudetto, that's what it is. Like once last year we got that Champions League final under our belt, so now it's like you've got that breathing room, and we were struggling to qualify out the group stage. Remember the first 2 or 3 years. So now we got that monkey off our back, and now we're getting the Scudetto. It's been hanging over us for 2 seasons. Milan won it, Napoli won it, and now we're getting the Scudetto off our back, and now, yeah. It's hard to juggle those things. That's why I always make fun of people that start the season like treble. Inter can do the treble. It's like, guys, come on, be realistic. Be realistic. I appreciate the positivity, but be realistic. And thank you, Ahmad, for the donation as well. But anyway, guys, I need to go. Hey, Ahmed, good to see you, bro. Thank you for coming through. But still a positive tournament. Yeah, I mean, again, qualifying of the group stage. Even in the group stage, we came second. We should have really come first, ahead of Sociedad. But then you saw Sociedad go PSG, so it's not like their life was made easier by finishing first. It was okay, go past the group stage, but it was okay. But now focus is on, the Serie A, and it still will be a good season. You get the second star, which has been my obsession, and some of you can keep disagreeing with me. It still is the players or the coach's obsession this year. If we get that over the line, and yeah, we'll be happy. But today, sad and very dejected. But thank you guys for coming through. Please leave a like, thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you to preview Inter Napoli. Even today, out of the Champions League, but always, guys, Forza Inter. E tutti quei chilometri che ho fatto per te, internazionale. Devi vincere. They didn't win, but next one they will win. Ciao ragazzi, Forza Inter.